Hi friends, welcome to Tutorial Days. In this video, you are going to learn RESTful API using Flask. In my last video, I have shown you that using Flask how you can do add, update, delete or insert, update, delete. In this video, we will be working on how to create RESTful API, and this API we will be using either in React.js or Angular. So I will show you step by step how you can create REST API using Flask. As you know that Flask is a framework, web framework of Python. So first let's open command prompt, and then I have created a directory here, Flask, then md REST or Flask REST API. I've just created this directory, and then cd this directory. So now I've insert this. After this, I'll open Visual Studio Code and then open folder here. Now let's go to the drive here, and then Flask and Flask REST API. Inside here we will create few files. The first file that we need to create is app.py. Before proceeding ahead, let me tell you that you need to install these three things. The first thing, the Flask should be installed, and the second one, this RESTful API for generating RESTful API, and then the last one is Flask SQL Alchemy, and this one is for generating SQLite database. So let's first start this one, though I have already installed this package, but let me install again. It will give you a message. Okay, it is saying that requirement already satisfied. That means since I had already installed this, that is why I'm getting this message. But in case you will be installing first time, then you will see that installation will start, and ultimately installation will complete, and you won't get this kind of message. The second step is this one also I have already installed, so I think this one here also you will get the message that requirement already satisfied. Okay, so the third thing is this one. So you need to install these three packages for running the RESTful API. So first thing that we need to write here in app.py is import from Flask, import Flask in request. In the second line, RESTful API. This one we need to import this Flask RESTful, and then we need to create one more file called models.py. In this one we will write database schema, the table schema. The first thing that we need to import is from this SQL Alchemy, and then we have to initialize this db, and then we will be creating this model. The model name is, in our case, the model name is product model, and then db model. Table name we are giving here products, and then these are four fields. These are the fields that we are going to create, and the one is, so here are the fields. The first one is ID, which will be primary key, integer, name, description, price, and brand. And here we need to add these lines: name, description, price, and brand, and name, description, self dot price and brand. And finally here we will write JSON. Let's create function def, and inside this def we are going to, there is something wrong here. Okay, the problem is one space. So self JSON, this will help to create JSON data. Okay, so that's it in this. Now we will try to run this application, but before that let's write some more code here. So let's create database connection here. App Flask name and then SQLite DB. So this will make database connection with SQL. db, and then this will initialize the app. And we are getting here warning saying that db is not defined. Yes, because we have to call this as well, because this model we will have to call, and this instance of our model database instance, this one we need to call here. Now let's write code for creating the table. This will create table, and then let's write code for generating. So let's write class. The class name is products view. We will have two definitions, two functions here for displaying the products and also posting the new product. This function is for displaying the products. It is saying the query all, that means select star from all. That means from product table it will get all the rows, and ultimately it will return products as JSON format. And the second one will be for posting new product. This function will be to add new product. So request.json, JSON data it will request, and then product data, name, description, price, brand, all these things. And here new product will be added, commit plus this is not required actually, so let's remove this. So in this class we have added, and for validation purpose we can add this line also. Let's add these lines also. If name is missing, then it will say can't leave blank, price, then brand. Okay, all right. So now let's run this. Yeah, before running this we need to write here server for running port number. We write here API dot. So let's move it here, because you can see we had initialized the API here, and then let's run the server, this one. Now we can run the application. So we'll write Flask run. Okay, so let's open this, and then you can see there is no any database here, but as soon as we will run this application, you can see the database will be created here automatically. So let's open browser and just hit here. Of course it will show like this, but let's check here. Yeah, you can see this data.db is now created. If you open this, then you can see there is schema of creating the table, nothing else. Now if you see here, this is called endpoint. So our first endpoint is this products, this one, right? This products, and this is our endpoint actually, slash products. So if you open here slash products, then you can see this is empty for the time being because we have not added anything. But at least you can see that okay, this one is working and displaying here, outputting here JSON format data. So now we will work on adding new product. But yes, we can add new product from here. So how? Let's open Postman. And then here you can see the post method. So let's go to browser, copy this, and then inside Postman, let's create new, then HTTP request, post this. So from Postman also, if you send here with this get method, then you will get same result what you are getting here. Let's try. So send, then you can see you are getting the same result here. Now we will post our data. Okay, so make this method as post, and here in the body section, and then row, and then JSON format, let's write the code. So we will be adding here, so what are the fields name that we are going to use? The field names are name, description. So here name, description, comma, this name, sorry, name actually, not description. This will be description actually. Name, say T-shirt. Description, blue T-shirt. Price, $1,500. Then after price, what is next? Brand. So here will be brand. Price is small, so let's see, brand Adidas. Okay, so now let's try to post here, send, so that we will check if this post method is working or not. So we are sending here name, description, price and brand. So this is Postman. Now send. Internal server error. So what's error? Okay, key error price, because in the price you can see we have small case. In our model we have small case, we are trying to post with capital, that's why we are getting error. So now just send and it should work. So successfully the data got inserted. If you want to check from here also, then refresh, you can see the data is coming in JSON format. So you have tested the get method as well as post. One we will work on update and delete method. For that we need to write one more class here. So this time the class name will be single product. Okay, to get single product as well as delete and update, three functions we will be writing inside this. So let's write the function, and the function is get then ID. We will pass the ID and it should return the product detail. And this time we will define here, actually I have made a mistake, it will be not inside, inside models, but here, right, it will be here, class single product, then like this. And here we will write code for fetching the product. So let's write for this app API, then endpoint we are writing here. So this time we will write product, not products. Okay, and we will pass ID. So now let's go here and then just write product and ID we will pass 1, not found. So okay, and actually it will be this one, single product view. Still getting error. Product. Oh, we have to pass parameter also. This one. This parameter we have to pass here. ID, string or int, whatever. Actually, it will be integer because ID will be integer. So this is our endpoint. Okay. Now let's again refresh here. And okay, and then let's run the code again. And then so this is product, right? Product slash ID. Yes. So based on this ID, the product is displaying here, single product. So now this one is working already, getting all products, posting the product, and here getting a single product. You can also test through this postman. So if I pass here 1 and post, not post actually, get, because we have get method here, get method, so we are passing the parameter here. So let's go to the postman and send. You can see the same result we are getting here also. Let's post one more data here. So we will write here products, and then this time name will be shirt, white shirt, this, blackberry, send, another product added. So this time if you refresh and get, you can see both the products are displaying here. But if I pass 2 product ID, then you can see this one is showing. If I pass here product ID 1, then it is showing this t-shirt one. So based on the ID we are fetching the data here. Now let's get back once again here, and we will work on update and delete. You can see we have set a message here. If we pass wrong ID, then we will get this message. So let's try. Say we have not added any product ID number 4. So if we send, we will get this message, product ID is not found. That is why we have written this code. Okay, now let's work on another definition. So here will be def delete. This one is definition delete, and then first it will find the product ID, then they will delete. So this will find the product ID from here based on this ID, and then it will execute the delete query. So it will check if there is product, that means it returned 1 whatever ID, then it will delete the product and commit, or else it will say, and then it will say product deleted, or else it will say product not found. So let's try to delete one product of ID number 1. This time we will select here delete and this ID number 1, delete, and then we are passing here ID number 1 and try to send. Method is not allowed. So it will be post. Method is not allowed. This delete or what? Okay, we can't pass the ID from there actually. So it will be delete only and product, and then we will pass here only the ID. Okay, let's do one thing. Refresh the server, and then let's try here. So this is delete method, and then product, and then the ID. Send. Yes, you can see it is deleted. So sometimes you may get confused even you have written the code here, but if you have not refreshed the server, in that case you may get this message that the method was not allowed. Now the delete section is finished. Now we will work on update. So create a function for this, and the function is put this time. Here also ID will be passed. So based on the ID, it will first select the product, and then if ID is found, then if product, then execute the query. So it will store all the values, and then we need to add these lines also. If product ID is not found, in that case it will not do anything. And finally it will add product here. So let's work on this. Now let's go to here. This time we are going to put here, and product ID 1 we have already deleted, so we will take second product. But before that, let's fetch here to check what is inside this. Okay, just copy this and change it to put, and press here. So cert, then I will write here white cert. Okay, and then white formal cert price, just I'll change to 3500, and let's keep the same brand. Now let's try to post this. Okay, once again same happened here. So we need to update the server once. Then now let's try here internal server. What's wrong? Description. So description, there is something, the description. So maybe here is something wrong. Oh yeah, description, here it was missing T. So now runs again this one, and try to update internal server. Still getting error. Scripts, there is some where more mistake. Description, and where is it? What's in the model? Description, it's full. Description, it's also full. Description. So definitely there is somewhere wrong here. Okay, this one also we require to put same. Now once again refresh it, and then let's update. Okay, so finally it is updated. If you want to check, then change to get, and then yeah, you can see now white shirt, white formal shirt, and then price and everything is changed. If you want to check from the browser, you can also check the ID was 2, 1 is not there because we have deleted this. So ID 2, you can see the updated value is showing here. So this way, my friends, you successfully implemented displaying all the products, then insert new products, then delete any product, and then update any product. So hope you like this video. Still, if you are not subscribed my channel, then please subscribe. Also press on bell button so that this kind of useful video will be reaching to you. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.